Sarah Ferguson's whereabouts revealed after Royal Lodge eviction. The motor racing manager gave Ferguson refuge at his £15 million, $19.9 million, home in Verbier before he died earlier this week at age 88. Paddy always looked after Sarah, and at times over the past 4 decades, she needed a lot of looking after, an insider told The Sun. He never abandoned her in life, and even in his final days allowed her safe sanctuary at his home in Verbier. Page 6 has reached out to Buckingham Palace for comment, but did not receive any at the time of publication. McNally, who had a reported net worth of around $800 million, owned an 8-bedroom Verbier chalet, called Les Gais Lutins, where he hosted big parties in the 1980s.
Tired of messy watermelon prep? The crisp taste 2-in-1 watermelon cutter slices neat cubes quickly, then switches to a retractable fork for easy serving with less mess. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/3 before it's gone.
Hello, magazine broke the news Tuesday that McNally passed away after suffering from a long-term illness. His death came 2 months after his son, Sean, died suddenly in Scotland. Ferguson, 66, and McNally dated for 3 years from 1982 to 1985, shortly before she married ex-Prince Andrew. Despite their divorce in 1996, the former Duke and Duchess of York lived together in Royal Lodge until Andrew was evicted by his brother, King Charles, following his February arrest. On Thursday, a friend told People Ferguson is keeping a low profile and staying in contact with her daughters and is awaiting the news of Eugenie's baby. Ferguson and Andrew share daughters Beatrice, 37, and Eugenie, 36, who is expecting her 3rd child with husband Jack Brooksbank. People also reported Ferguson is still abroad and hasn't returned to the UK amidst the investigation into Andrew's ties to Epstein. On his 66th birthday, Andrew was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office for allegedly forwarding confidential trade documents to Epstein. If convicted, he could face a maximum sentence of life in prison. Andrew has been living at Sandringham Estate in Norfolk, England since his arrest. Ferguson, who has always defended her ex-husband and given him her support, appeared in a drop of Epstein emails released by the Department of Justice in February. Ferguson also called Epstein the brother I have always wished for. If you or someone you know is affected by any of the issues raised in this story, call the Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-332-26. Discussions are moderated for civility. Read our guidelines. Sarah Ferguson has been staying at her ex Paddy McNally's Switzerland chalet after being evicted from the Royal Lodge. Ferguson and McNally are seen here. PA images via Getty Images. According to The Sun, McNally let Ferguson live at his home in Verbier, Switzerland, seen above, before he died Tuesday at age 88. Tim Graham Photo Library via Getty Images. A source told The Sun that McNally never abandoned Ferguson, seen above with daughters Beatrice and Eugenie in Verbier, Switzerland. Tim Graham Photo Library via Getty Images. The insider also said McNally always looked after Ferguson even after their 1985 breakup. Ferguson is seen above at the funeral of Catherine, Duchess of Kent, in September 2025. UK press via Getty Images. Ferguson dated McNally before she married ex-Prince Andrew in 1986. Ferguson and Andrew are seen above. Wire image. The former Duke and Duchess of York were evicted from the Royal Lodge, seen above, after Andrew was arrested for his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Shutterstock. Page 6 reported in March that Ferguson, seen above with Andrew, was effectively homeless and staying with friends after the eviction. Getty Images. Meanwhile, a friend recently told People that Ferguson, seen above with Andrew after their engagement in March 1986, that she's keeping a low profile and waiting for her daughter Eugenie to give birth. Tim Graham Photo Library via Getty Images. Ferguson and Andrew, seen above, were married from 1986 to 1996. Wire image. Ferguson, pictured above, appeared in a drop of Epstein emails that came out in February.